It's me, LIFESPILLER79. A bunch of PS1 games. I can just walk in and out of a thrift store. Hello gamers, it's me, LIFESPILLER79. It's my show. Glad to be back, man. Hello gamers, it's me, LIFESPILLER79. It's my show. Glad to be back to do another video. I wanted to do a game find video. I was looking through my archives and noticed I haven't done one in a while. I've actually just came back today from about a 2 to 3 week vacation of not shooting videos. I've just gotten more skilled at doing my videos ahead of time. That way I have time to enjoy the channel, enjoy playing video games, job, family, etc, etc. And now that we're into November, because I haven't shot a video since like mid-October when I moved into my new place. And as you can see, got my new little setup and stuff like that. So I'm deciding to shoot it from a different angle and stuff like that. But anyway, I have some games that I picked up and a few other items that I'm glad that I got to add to my collection. I just haven't had time to talk about it because I wanted to try to build up a certain amount so I can have some stuff to talk about. But it's just been slow. I mean, there really haven't been much. I've kind of been on the mindset of trying to find games that I want to add, and also games that are like, if they're dirt cheap, I'm not going to resist them. Like if they're a few dollars, I'm not going to resist them. But if they're up there in price range, then I'm pretty much going to leave them alone. First thing I'm going to show you is stuff I didn't show you from Retropalooza. I actually picked up a couple booklets for my NES games. The first one I picked up was Jordan vs. Bird, classic basketball title. This was back in the rivalry time when Jordan was versing, of course, Michael Jordan, if you don't know, he played for Chicago Bulls, and then Larry Bird played for the Boston Celtics. They were big rivals, but they were also good buddies. So I actually picked this booklet up, and then also the classic Tetris. I picked both of these up for 50 cents a piece at the Retropalooza. Next game that I picked up, or the next few games that I picked them up at the, let's see, I'm drawing a serious blank here. Movie trading store. I like adding games to my NES collection. I simply adore the system. And the game, one of the games I found, I picked it up for a few dollars, was Mac Rider. I actually used to play this game at the arcades, and at the arcades they actually used to have a full simulation of a motorcycle or a dirt bike, I guess. Well, what is this? I guess it's a motorcycle. But yeah, this is a black title, so I think down the road I'll probably start finding NES boxes, because that's something I really want to go into, and I want to find like a bunch of NES games and NES boxes with booklet, complete, but in really good condition, which I know that I'm gonna have to start spending for that. But there's certain parts of my collection that I want to do more with. Just like with my last video talking about what games would you sell off in order to add certain games. And if you didn't see that video, definitely check it out. I went into a lot of things and just kind of a gaming community type question. But yeah, I'm moving towards trying to collect what I want, and like I said, get stuff dirt cheap. Which brings me to my next game that I found that I actually been looking for, and I just happened to walk into Movie Trading Company and I found this, which is says it's the Grand Theft Auto London. I'm trying to see something on the front. Rock on. Oh, it says mission pack technology. This is actually a game I've been looking for, and I did pay a little bit for it, but this is a part of my GTA collection. I have GTA 1 through 4. I need 5 back because I traded that off a while back. But I do have GTA London. I have the, let's see, side story. What is that? Give me the line. Oh, Vice City Stories and Liberty City Stories. I have those. I have that as well. So I have 1 through 4. I got London, Vice City Stories and stuff like that. I think. Oh yeah, of course. I got Vice City, San Andreas. I have Grand Theft Auto Trilogy, the Trilogy Pack. I have the double pack for the Xbox. I'm getting close. I think all at this point I need is the GTA Chinatown and Grand Theft Auto Advance. I think it was a small little version that came for the Game Boy. So I think I'm down to 2 games at this point that I need to complete that. I mean, because GTA 5 is easily accessible. The other ones are probably going to be a little bit of change. But yeah, those are the games I picked up at that store. And then when I looked in one of the games that my buddy gave me, which I didn't realize, it was he gave me FIFA 09. I kept hearing something rattling in it and not realizing it was NHL 11. Not much of a hockey guy, so I've been looking around for a case, for the original case, because I want to add this, put that, instead of putting it, because I have a little case of all my loose disc type games, like my GameCube games, some of my PS2 demos, some PS2 games, extras and stuff like that, or duplicates. The next game I actually found this in a clearance rack at the Half Price bookstore, and I got it for $2. It was Monster Hunter Freedom, which is not a bad title. I played this and I actually enjoyed this. It came in the generic box, and I'll show you the disc itself because I like the way it looks. I like this little crystal outer lining. It looks pretty cool. Hopefully that focuses in well. I've been working on a few things with the lighting, being able to showcase these games a little bit better, just besides putting up the image, because I like to be able to showcase that. Let's see. Now the next few games that I actually got these for $1. And I'm pretty impressed. And I think the first game, I'm not good with words or names. I think it's Musha 2, the Samurai Destiny. And I think this is the one that people talked about that wasn't good. But I only got it for $1 at the pawn shop. I actually got all these games at a pawn shop. So I was pretty impressed. So I'm looking to go ahead and complete the trilogy. The next game I got, and it came in a 10 container, was Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, which I've actually been looking for, and I got this one complete. Got the booklet, game, everything. So the next game I actually done bought this game twice, believe it or not, and I bought it twice brand new, but this one actually came in not for sale. But during the move, it was like a little slit, and all you had to do was slide the disc in, and it was very thin, paper thin, but it had kind of a hard substance to it, and it was not for sale. I tried to look for the image, I could not find it. I may be able to find it. If I find it, I'll post it up on this video so you can see it. But I found it for $1, and it was God of War Ascension. What I did was I only had the disc because my wife or somebody, I don't know who it was, threw it away in the midst of our moving, and all I had was the disc. So I went up there to GameStop and got the case, but I only got the game for $1. I'm making my journey through it for the second or third time, I think, because I just love playing through games I already beat just for fun. And the last game I got from the pawn shop, believe it or not, and I actually got it complete, which brings up my next set of games, is Final Fantasy X. I've been looking for this game for a little while, because I know that as far as sets of games to complete, or for consoles, I know I'm not going to be able to do that. But I know that I can complete sets for certain series or certain franchise. So at this point, I have Final Fantasy 8, 9, 10, I believe 11. Also, oh yeah, I got 12. Where is 12? Oh, it's on my shelf. Now, I'm getting down to the games that I was glad to add to my collection. I told some people about this next round of pickups, and I don't know if you remember, but anyway, I talked with one of my co-workers and we were just having a conversation. We talked about games, comics, superheroes, whatnot, and he just heard me talking on and on about video games. And so one day he came in and he brought in a bunch of video games, and it was in a black bag, and it was in this black bag right here. So I didn't even know what to expect. I thought he was just selling them to me, like, you know, for his actual price. And so I was like, oh man, because I didn't see what was in there. And he was like, no, I'm just gonna give them to you. And he showed me what he had in there, and I'm gonna take them out. And for the most part, these games are dupes. I think there's a few in here that are actually titles that I don't have, but the rest are duplicates. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. But anyway, one of the games he had, he sold it to me for $1. And then, because I only took that one game, but then I came back and I was like, you know what, just give me the bag, because I'm thinking down the road I might want to trade off or sell off something. I'm probably more likely going to do a trade. I just feel more comfortable with trades and stuff like that. I don't know if I'll sell it off. I don't know. Or I might just give it away to somebody or whatever the case may be. But he basically sold the bag to me for like $10, $10 or $11. I just gave him what I had in my pocket. But the games that he had in there was Killer Instinct. And like I said, I already have that. And then Castlevania Part 1. And I'm pretty much just going to keep the ones that look better than what I got. He had Silver Surfer. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Then he had some pretty nice titles in there. Mega Man 4. And then the granddaddy of them all was Mega Man 1, which I've been looking for a complete set of the Mega Mans for the NES. And I'll just show you a close-up. Now, it does have some tags on here or labels, stickers and stuff, and I'll eventually take them off. But yeah, Mega Man 1. And this is the one he sold to me for $1 because I didn't have it, and I immediately jumped on it. So I was pretty pumped to have that, and I was ecstatic. But he was real cool about it, and I even told him what the price of the game was, and he was like, I already know that you're just doing it for collecting because you love video games. Like, he's seen the passion and love, and he told me if he finds anything else, he'll hit me up. And so yeah, he's found some stuff, but it really wasn't of interest for me. It was some consoles. I think he said he had Sega Genesis. I don't know if he said Model 1 or Model 2, and then the Super Nintendo, which I already have. So at this point, I didn't want to have anymore. Then the final thing that I wanted to show, which I'm glad to add back to my collection, is an Xbox 360. One of my co-workers, he takes apart, puts things back together, kind of one one of those type of people who are able to manage to do those kind of things. And he said he got this Xbox 360 off of a trade, and he heard me just going on about not having one. And because I actually pulled all my 360 games out. I got like more than 50 Xbox 360 games. I kept those for like a year and a half. I never got rid of them. I sold off my 360 mainly because I wasn't using it, and I was already building up. This was during the time I was already collecting, and I had plenty of systems, and it just went to the back burner. But anyway, yeah, he had one, and he was like, yeah, I'll sell you one. And I was like, cool. He said, now there's a few things. He said the door on it is missing. So here's the 360. It came in pretty good condition. The only thing is this part right here is missing, which is not a big deal. And it's got about, I mean, the memory card slot and everything, the USB, all this works. So this came together. And he had the component hookup, so you can basically get an ACI or HDMI signal, basically, or high def, I should say. It maxes out at 1080i, and then I have a HDMI cord in the living room, so I actually hooked the 360 up in here, and then I have my PS3 in the living room, but I can switch it out. And I got online and everything, and here's the power cord and stuff like that. It's a big bulky thing, but here it is. Now, it didn't come with a controller, but I managed to save my controller because I had several Xbox controllers. I saved my original Xbox controller. Well, not my original, because I actually bought this at a pawn shop. And here's my charge. And this one actually came with a battery pack, so you can charge it up. And so for the Xbox and the cables, the power cord, and the component, I only paid $20 for it. So I was ecstatic about it. And I've already found some replaceable hard drives. So those are all my pickups. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment. Like, subscribe as always. Tell me any interesting pickups that you got with the holiday season coming up. Over here in the States, Thanksgiving is coming up, and I think it's usually the last week on a Thursday for Thanksgiving. So tell me if you have any holiday plans. Other than that, I'm LIFESPILLER79.